Before we get into this episode of This Month for UK Fun Fairs, an announcement for those who have not seen the community posts and the posts on our socials. We will not be doing Hyde Park Winter Wonderland again for the second year in a row. This is mainly due to decisions made by the event's organisers involving the return of the online booking system despite COVID restrictions being non-existent, booking fees, other decisions made by the event that we personally do not want to support, as well as the treatment and handling from Jobsworth security members that fairground enthusiasts at the events have had. So yeah, just to clarify again, at the rate things are going, we won't be returning to Hyde Park Winter Wonderland until online booking is not mandatory, but we could be a way off from that. So we have been supporting these smaller winter events that not everybody seems to be flocking to. So with that being said, let's just get on to This Month in UK Fun Fairs. So hello and welcome to the November 2022 instalment of This Month for UK Fun Fairs. Now we are in the time of the year where we see the start of winter events. We have had quite a lot more popping up since the COVID-19 pandemic started, which is great to see because it's great to see more winter events out there. It's great to see the showman opening up. So I guess that everybody who is involved in the guild is doing all they can to survive during the winter and survive for the worst that could be yet to come. So yeah, any local winter events, please go and support them, support your local showman because they're really going to need it moving forward, especially during the cost of living crisis we are in at the moment. So starting off with the events. Now we haven't really done this in a while, and thankfully we have a couple of news we are able to touch up on. So for the first time in what feels like quite a while, let's see what's been happening with events.
Stoke-on-Trent Winter Wonderland ended up being cancelled for a second time during this decade. In 2020 it was cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic and made a return last year. However, it was cancelled this year due to Birch Terrace car park. The ground it is held on is closed as part of so-called regeneration plans, leaving the group unsuitable for the event. The Matthews family who run this event ended up taking the attractions that would have attended it to the one they are hosting in Norwich. A brand new Christmas event opened up for the very first time at Newbury Racecourse. The Great Christmas Carnival opened on the 27th of November and will run until the 2nd of January. Entry starts from £5 but will include free parking and a complimentary hot chocolate on arrival. We are hoping to give this event a try as Newbury is not very far from us.
Now moving on to new rides. Now we don't really have a lot to touch up on. We only have one new addition to the UK scene as of recording this, but if another one does pop up it will be added in. So what's going to happen is we will cover new rides and then we will transition straight into ride changes.
New rides. James Rogers has purchased the 33-metre Lamborghini wheel from the Meyer family in Switzerland. It is currently making its first UK outing at the Great Christmas Carnival at Newbury Racecourse. Ride changes. This month it was revealed that Harrison Rogers had taken over ownership of the family's Lake-In Waltzer from April Rogers since autumn of 2020. The ride has gone under a major refurbishment, including brand new platforms and a conversion from flat front to rear front. We managed to catch this machine with Harrison for the first time at Wells Carnival Fair during the months. Alex Crowe has sold his 30-metre AK Rides swing tower named S-Wing to John Wall. It is making its first outing with the new owner at the Winter Wonderland event in Reading. Martin Slater has sold his Sam Ward Roundup named Asteroid to cousin Alan Slater. News as to where Alan will first be taking the ride has not yet come into light. Keeping on topic with the Slater family, as Martin has purchased the Pump It Up Fabry Tagada from Alan Crowe Jr. This is the first time the ride has fallen into ownership of the Scottish section of the Showman's Guild since before Stanley Gamble sold it to Michael Cullen in November of 2008. The Rocco plane that was self-built in April of 1984 by John Bateman, who has owned and travelled with it ever since, has been sold to an unnamed buyer. It has not been confirmed who the new owner is or if they are based in the UK or abroad. We hope to have updates on this in the future. Cameron Cadona has taken over ownership of the Lake in Walser-named Star attraction from George Henry Cadona. George has had the ride since it was built brand new to him in 1995, and after 27 years it now lies in the hands of Cameron. And with all that, back to the studio.
And that's it for the November 2022 instalment of This Month in UK FunFairs. So, in advance, if I don't make a video, Merry Christmas and have a very Happy New Year. And yeah, get out there and support your local showmen at their local winter events. So, in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and as always, see you later.